Hi everyone, hope you are doing well. Welcome to the next video on my platform. My name is Auraparthi, Microsoft Dynamics 365 professional, and today's video is about how to create your own agent. This is the second part in our series of Microsoft Copilot Studio and the agents. So without further delay, let's start today's video. And here is the quick disclaimer from me. So what are we going to learn in this video? So we will create agent using the Microsoft Copilot Studio, a basic agent, and we will define certain topics in that particular agent, and then we will be testing the agent, that how we can test this thing. What is prerequisites? You need to have the Copilot Studio available. You can do the trial version as discussed in the previous video, and you can enable with your work email. The generative AI settings in the Copilot Studio, we will set it up as classic, and why we are doing this, we will be talking further in the future videos. So since today's video is all about the demo and then creation of the agent, so let's see what we will be creating and let's understand using the use case. So let's say we want to create a new custom agent for Contoso Healthcare for their patient support about their appointment tracking. And this agent should allow patients to query about their appointment status. So let's see how we can build this particular agent using the Copilot Studio. And in this, the key activities which we will be doing is creating an agent, adding the trigger for that an agent, add topics and add contents and questions and multiple choice questions. Let's say talking about the appointment, that whether it is confirm appointment, reschedule an appointment or cancel an appointment. And then we will be adding a message node in the response of each of the conditions, and then we will be testing our agent. So without further delay, let's log into Copilot Studio and see how we can build this particular agent. So now I am into my Copilot Studio and I'm at the home page, and let's say I want to start creating a new agent. I can click on create new, but since it is all about generative AI and Microsoft Copilot is going to help us, or the Copilot Studio is going to help us in defining the initial agent by putting some natural language text here. So let's say I want to just describe my agent. I will copy paste the use case directly here. So I will say, I am saying like create new custom agent for Contoso Healthcare for their patient support about appointment tracking. This agent should allow patient to query about their appointment status. Okay, if I want to add more details, I can add more details, but I'll just click on next here. Once I click on this, Copilot Studio is going to ask me what is the name you want to give it. So it is suggesting me the name Contoso Health Assistant. So I can say that yes. So let's say this is the name I want to have it for this. Now let's refine instruction. What should be emphasized or avoided in the agent response? So if I want to, let's say, restrict some data, so let's say please do not use any external source of the data, or anything you want to apply for as a restriction. So if you see on the right hand side, it is also giving us all the details about what we are providing as a prompt to the Copilot Studio. Now it is asking how you should be communicating. So you can say that it should be friendly and friendly tone, right? So if you want to use, so we'll just define that. And based on that, it is going to build the agent instruction. Now let's determine the data sources. Do you want to have any publicly accessed website or something? So if you want to add any public website as a knowledge source or any of the other source which you want this to be considered, you can add it. Let me find a learn source portal for this and add it here. So I have got this learn URL here. So I will just use this, and I say that use this. So I will enter this here. So this is my publicly accessible website which Copilot should be using. So I think it is saying the provide URL is deeper than 2 levels, so I cannot use as a data source. Do you want to have further? If not, you can proceed. Okay, so I think leave it like if it is at a level 2, it is not using, but let's say we can create the agent by directly clicking on the create option here. So I'll click on create, and that's it. With couple of commands to the Copilot Studio, now it is creating the agent for us. So now our first task about creating the agent is done, and if you see on the overall overview tab, it is having this Contoso Health Assistant, and now we have an option to add different options here. So we will talk about the knowledge and everything later on, but now let's go to the topic and let's try to create a basic topic here which will be triggering the conversation when we interact with this particular agent. So I can click on add topic. Now here also I have two options. I can create from the blank, or again I can provide the description to the Copilot, and then Copilot can give me the topic by building all the nodes or all the different components. So let's create it using the blank first, and then we can create it using this later on further exercises when we are doing here. So I'll click on the blank here, and then I will say, so now it is giving me the triggering point that what should be the trigger. So now here I can say I want to add the phrases here. So what like if I say, let's say appointment status, right? I can add like what is my appointment date, what is my appointment status, get appointment. So I can add all possible questions, all possible phrases which user might enter when I am adding the user might add when this agent is being published, and they can ask the question in that way. Now, as we know, this is our topic is something which defines our conversation. So let's say now just imagine this agent is being published, and now we have the someone saying get appointment, or what is the appointment status or something. So what should the agent do next, right? So now you have the plus option here, and there are different options available here, and we will be talking about each and everything and slowly in our future videos, but let's cover the basics first. So you can ask a question. So let's say further we want to ask question to the user once they say get appointment details. So we will use this ask appointment option here, and then here we can ask that sure please, we can ask a question about what they would like to do with their appointment. Please let us know what you would like to do with your appointment, right? So let's say user has said that I want to know about my appointment. So we can say that what you would like to do with your appointment. There can be a lot of things which we can interact, but just a simple basic agent which we are creating. And now here we can give different options to our user that you want to reschedule your appointment, you want a new appointment, or you want to cancel your appointment, what you want to confirm your appointment, what you want to do, right? So you can give the multiple choice options. So once your question is added, then you can add different options here. Now these options are identified in different ways. So you have a pre-built entities available, and we will be talking about what entity is and how you can build and you can use it here. But for a simple user, let's use that we want to define those options, and we can say that multiple choice options. So let's say I want to say new appointment. I can just say, then I can say reschedule appointment, I can just add that reschedule appointment, and then I can add an option of cancel, right? So I can add all the different options here. Now once I add this option, so let's say I want to ask it's a new appointment, reschedule, cancel, or confirm. Now these are my different options which I have added manually, but as I said, we will be talking about the entities and things in the future videos and how we can use it. Now what system is going to do, like based on these options, it has created all the branches for each and every condition which we have it. But what will happen once you ask this question, user will select new or reschedule or cancel or confirm any of these things. So now that response, you need to save it in as a variable. So now here you have the variable where you can name it as what should be the name of your variable you want to give it. So let's say we want to call this as an appointment. So I'm saving the response as appointment. Now once this is done, what I want to do, right? So let's say user selected, selected a new option or confirm or reschedule or something. So what should be our next option? Now there can be some actions in the real time we want to take it. So we are going a bit slow here. So let's say I want to just add some message. So let's say we say thank you for providing inputs. We are working on this, right? So we can add this message, and once this message is done, then what we can also do is that we can end the conversation. Now how do we end the conversation? So we have an option here which is called as topic management. So we are into one topic right now, but we can have different options here for the topic, like we can jump from here to the another topic, but also we can end the current topic and all the topics, or end the current conversation. So we will be talking about and use these different topics. So let's say we want to end the conversation by clicking the end conversation here. Now with this particular the agent which we have created, we are triggering an agent. We have created an agent for the health, and which is getting triggered based on these phrases. Then we are asking the question to the user, and then they are providing one of these options, and then in response we are doing this particular response. Now how do you test this based on this? So I can just click on the save here, and I forgot to provide the name of the topic. So let's say I will say the name also as an appointment, and then I will save this. Now once this is saved, I am ready to test my first agent here. So now I have built this. So for testing, I will go to my test thing. So if you don't see this, you can click on this test option here. And here this is saying, hello, I am Conteso Health Assistant, a virtual assistant. So it will say the welcome message. Now let's say I can trigger based one of the phrases which I have put it here. So let's say I want to say get appointment. Okay. So I'll just say this, get appointment here. And then if you see, I can also see that how it is moving the conversation in the topic. So it has moved to this question. Sure, please let us know what you would like to do with your appointment. And then it is giving me all these 4 options which I have provided. Now if I select, let's say I want to confirm this. So if I put this confirm, my conversation, the topic notes will move it here. So if I click on confirm, if you see, it has decided on this and it has confirmed this one, right? So now this means, and then it has reached to my end message where it is saying, thank you for providing your input. We are working on this. So based on this, it has created this particular topic, and we have tested the agent with this topic. Now in this particular thing, what we have learned till now is we have learned like how do you create your agent by providing the basic command or the prompt. And then how do you add a new topic to this? How do you add a question node? How do you provide the triggering phrases? How do you add the question nodes? How do you add the different conditions? And based on those conditions, how do you provide the message response? So this is what we have learned till now. Now we can also learn one more thing here. So we can see that how we can call another topic from one topic. So let's say the use case is we have this appointment thing, and then I have 4 different options. Now the best practice is that when you create your agent, and instead of creating a very big topic, you should divide this into a small topics. So let's say now I have a user selected the reschedule option, and let's say we want to have a reschedule process where maybe we want to ask certain questions to the user, and we want to provide some response based on that. So we can create a different topic for rescheduling, cancel, confirm, and all these things. But how do I call that particular topic when the user select this particular condition? So let's do that. So what we will do, we will go to the topics back, and what we will do, we will click on the add topic, and we will do it from the blank, let's say. Now on this particular topic, since I want to call this topic, trigger this topic based on the another topic, so what I have to do, I have to change the trigger here. So to change the trigger for a topic, you can click on this, and here you have different options available. Now phrases which we have used for starting the conversation for the first topic. Now since we want to call this particular one based on the redirect, that means we want to redirect from the other topic. So I have selected the redirect, and before I forget, let's give the name as, let's say, reschedule. Okay, so this is the topic name. And now what I want to do, let's say the user selects their reschedule. So I can just now build this entire topic here, that on rescheduling, what question I should ask and other things. So let's say I can ask a question that provide the date, right? So maybe let's say if I ask a question, sure, please provide the date for reschedule. Okay, and then here I can ask that what I want. So I have a data entity possibly for the date here. So I will ask this, and then I can change the variable name, and let's say I can say the reschedule date. Okay, and that's it. So now after this, I can build my own topic and further logics, but I'm not doing this because this is the first thing which we are doing as a basic agent. So I will just save this. The important thing here for us to learn about, how do you call how do you redirect one topic from the another topic. So now I have created this. I'll go back to my original topic, appointment, and then here on the reschedule, what I'll do, I'll click on the plus here node, and I want to call the another topic which I have just now created. So I'll go to topic management, go to another topic, and I will see that that particular topic which I have created is available here, and I have enabled this here. Now this will be called, this will move to that particular topic, ask that question, and then it will end the conversation with this particular message node. So let's save this and let's try to test it out and see if it works for us. So I am into my test agent. So I will say get appointment. Okay, so I can just say this, then it will ask me the same thing. So if you see, it is moving from here and it has given me this option. So let's say I will say schedule, sure, and it is asking me to provide the date for the reschedule. So let's say I say 20th 20/01/2025. Let's say I can provide this, and then it will say thank you for providing the inputs, and we are working on this, right? Now how do you use this, how do you create an appointment schedule and all those things, we will learn slowly. But the idea was to explain how do you call and how do you trigger one topic from the another topic. So that's it for this particular video, and what we have learned in this, the key callouts, how do you log into your Copilot Studio, how do you create your agent with the basic prompt, and then how do you add your topic to that, how do you add a message question node, the different entity options, the variable saving, and then how do you define different conditions, how do you add a message node to respond to the user, how do you call trigger another topic from one topic, And then finally we learned how do you test specific agent which you are building here. That's it for this particular video. In the next video, we will be talking about a new concept or new component within this topic management. And we will also see that next video, we will see that how do you publish this particular agent which you have built to a different channels. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one.